Epistle to the Romans, Session 85，羅馬人書註釋第85講。我哋繼續第7章嘅第22同埋23節嘅，我哋再讀經文。因為按着我裡面的人，我是喜歡上帝的律，但我覺得肢體中另有個律和我心中的律交戰，把我擄去，叫我服從那肢體中犯罪的律。我呢處講緊 mind 同埋 flesh， 心同埋肉體。flesh in Paul's usage， 根據使徒保羅嘅用詞法呢，肉體 when used with ethical purpose as obviously here， 當佢帶着道德嘅意思嘅時候呢，而呢處好明顯係有嘅 ，applies to the operations of what we call the mind as well as to those of the body。肉體不僅係指身體嘅動作，亦都係包括我哋嘅理智嘅動作㗎。Flesh, ethically conceived, does not have its seat in the body。從道德嘅角度去睇呢，肉體唔係從身體所發出嘅 ，and does not take its origin from the body, as contrasted with the mind or spirit of man。肉體即係個犯罪嘅律呢，嘅來源唔係身體，即係有別於人嘅理性或者靈格。We may not therefore try to find a meaning of the inward man of verse 22 in any metaphysical distinction between body and spirit, mind and matter。因此我哋唔可以在第22節讀到裏頭的人嘅時候呢，認為個意思係一種形而上學嘅意思，即係話身體同埋靈魂嘅區分啦，理智、理性同埋物質嘅區分。The inward man in this case， 呢處嘅裏頭的人呢 ，must be interpreted in terms of this context， 必須從上下文去理解。A context ethically complexioned from beginning to end。而呢個上下文裏邊呢，係充滿着道德嘅含義㗎，從頭到尾都是如此。If we follow the train of the apostles' thought in the preceding verses， 我咪若跟着使徒保羅上文嘅思路去看呢 ，we shall be in a position to understand what he means by the inward man better than by simple appeal to 2 Corinthians 4:16。我哋就會更能夠了解到使徒保羅講到裏頭的人係咩意思，係與提到哥林多後書4章第16節作比較呢，係更加妥當嘅。Paul had been contrasting that which he willed with that which he did not will, the former being the good and the latter the bad。使徒保羅一直在作出一個對照嘅，就係佢所意指的同埋他所不意指的，前者是良善，後者是惡。He had identified himself with that which he willed, verses 17 and 20。使徒保羅將佢自己呢係認同佢所意指嘅17同埋20節，即係佢個自己係邊個呢？就係佢所願意嗰個我。我哋讀第17節。既是這樣，就不是我作的，乃是住在我裏頭的罪作的。第20節。若我去作所不願意作的，就不是我作的，乃是住在我裏頭的罪作的。He had identified himself with that which he willed, and therefore with the good。佢係與佢所願意嘅認同，即係話呢，佢係與良善認同嘅。He had associated that which he did not will, the evil, with the sin and the flesh still inherent in him。而佢將佢所不願意的惡，即係住在佢裏邊嘅，而佢將佢所不願意所作的惡呢，係與仍然在他裏面的罪同埋肉體連接起來。In a word， 換言之， he identifies himself in his deepest and most determinate will with the law of God, which is the good。在佢心靈的深處，在佢意志的深處呢，佢係與上帝的律，即係與良善認同嘅。 what is more reasonable than to infer that he calls this determinate will, the good with which he identifies himself, the inward man. 最合理嘅就係認為呢，最合理就係推論話呢，佢稱呢一個願意行善嘅意志，而佢將佢自己係與呢個意志認同嘅，佢稱呢個意志為在裏頭的人咯。And he makes moral assessment of himself as he analyzes himself and his conduct in the light of ethical criteria. 當佢作出自我道德判斷嘅時候，即係話當佢根據倫理嘅標準去分析佢自己同埋佢自己嘅行動嘅時候呢 he finds that 佢發現 that which represents his deepest and truest self is the determinate will to the good. And it is that deepest and truest self he calls the inward man. 佢發現呢，真正代表佢心靈深處嘅真我呢，就係願意行善呢個意志。而佢呢一個深處嘅真我呢，佢稱之為在我裏頭的人。It is inward， 係裏頭嘅。Because it is deepest and inmost， 因為係在最深處、最裏邊嘅。And there is no reason or warrant to go further afield to discover the denotation of the inward man。我哋亦都冇任何理由去再挖掘呢個裏頭的人嘅意思是指什麼的。Furthermore， 不但如此 ，we are hereby furnished with the solution of the difficulty we encounter in the apparent dissociation of his personality from the sin which dwelt in him and from the flesh which he called his own。我哋亦都能夠解決咗一個難題，就係話呢，佢嘅自我、佢嘅人格同埋住在佢裏頭的罪，好似係分離咗。佢自己嘅人格好似同佢的肉體分離嘅噃。呢個問題點樣解決呢 ？Paul's affirmation is that 使徒保羅肯定的是，使徒保羅所肯定嘅係 that notwithstanding all the frustration of his determinate will to the good， 雖然佢意志行善係多次嘅挫敗 ，he delights in the law of the Lord， 佢係喜悅耶和華嘅律法嘅 ，and this delight is not peripheral， 而呢個喜悅唔係邊緣嘅 ，but belongs to that which is deepest and inmost in his moral and spiritual being， 係屬於佢道德同埋靈命自我嘅至深處嘅。The antithesis, which is evident in verse 21, needs, however, the presence of another law than the law of God。第21節好明顯指出嘅對立呢，係需要上帝的律法以外另外一個律嘅。It is with this that Paul deals in verse 23。使徒保羅在第23節就處理這件事。But I see a different law in my members， 但在我肢體裏，我發現有另外一個律嘅。This different law， 呢個另一個律 is not to be interpreted as something other than the law of sin， 不應該被理解為係與罪之律另外嘅一個律。Both are said to be in our members， 另一個律同埋罪之律都係在我們的肢體裏 ，and it would scarcely be possible to distinguish them， 兩者係唔可以區分嘅。The law of sin， 罪之律 should be taken therefore as defining for us that in which this other law consists。我哋應該咁樣睇，罪之律就係這另一律嘅定義。The law of sin is the law that proceeds from sin and which sin propounds。罪之律就係從罪所發出嘅律，就係罪所吩咐嘅律。It is contrasted with the law of God。呢個律係與上帝嘅律成為鮮明嘅對照嘅 ，and must be antithetical to it in every particular。在每一個細節上，呢個律都係敵對上帝嘅律法嘅。Hence the apostle says， 因此使徒保羅咁樣講 ，warring against the law of my mind， 與我的理性心的律 交戰。The law of the mind， 心中的律，即係理智嘅律 ，is not strictly parallel to the other law, the law of sin。與另外嗰個律，罪之律喺個詞彙上唔係完全平衡嘅。The law of the mind is not the law that proceeds from and is propounded by the mind。心中或者理性之律唔係源自理性，由理性所吩咐嘅律嘅。It is rather the law of God。唔係嘅，呢個心中的律就係上帝嘅律法 ，as the law that regulates the mind， 是上帝的律法管理人嘅理性 ，and which the mind serves。人嘅理性、人嘅心係服侍上帝嘅律嘅。參考第25節，第25節話：我以內心信服上帝的律。The antithesis between the law of sin and the law of God is registered in our persons in the warfare that is carried on in the realm of our consciousness. Between the dictates of sin and the law of God is that which is consented to, approved, and delighted in by our minds. 罪之律同埋上帝嘅律之間嘅對立呢，喺我哋嘅心裏邊表達出嚟嘅係一種嘅交戰。呢個交戰係我哋所意識到嘅，就係罪所吩咐嘅一方面。另外就係上帝嘅律所吩咐嘅，而上帝嘅律係我哋嘅理智、我哋嘅心所同意嘅、所讚許嘅、所喜悅嘅。The military figure of warfare is carried on and is expressed also in the clause, bringing me into captivity under the law of sin。呢處用咗戰爭嘅比喻嘅，甚至乎咁樣去表達。保羅話呢，把我擄去，叫我服從那肢體中犯罪的律。The apostle represents himself as led captive to the law of sin。使徒保羅咁樣表達，佢嘅自己係被擄去服從罪之律。The strength of the expressions is analogous to sold under sin in verse 14。佢咁強烈嘅表述呢，就相等於第14節嘅已經賣給罪 ，and should be interpreted in the same way。因此亦都應該用同樣嘅方法去理解。At this stage of the portrayal of the conflict， 使徒保羅描述呢個交戰到呢個地步嘅時候 ，we should not find undue difficulty with such strong language。我哋若讀到咁強烈嘅表述呢，應該冇感到咩嘅困難㗎。Since the determinate will of the apostle is not brought to successful execution, verses 15 to 21。使徒保羅嘅堅決嘅意志，既然唔能夠成功地活出來，15到21節 ，and he does that which he does not will， 而他所作的是他所不意旨所作的。The figure of being led captive is an appropriate description of the moral situation delineated。被擄去呢個比喻係好恰當去描述保羅所勾畫出嘅道德嘅情況㗎。He is not his own master， 佢唔能夠掌管佢自己。For he does that which contravenes the inmost and deepest self-determination。因為佢所作嘅，因為他所作的係與他內心最深處所決定要作的係矛盾㗎。It is this subjection to a will other than his deepest and most characteristic will that is appropriately described as being brought into captivity。就係因為佢嘅意志係服在一個與佢深層最典型嘅意志所不同嘅意志之下，因此形容佢自己為被擄去呢係恰當嘅。The members in which law of sin is said to reside， 罪之律，保羅話呢係住在肢體裏邊嘅。Will have to be taken in the sense of the same term in 6:13 and 19。呢個肢體嘅意思呢，就同第6章13同埋19節嘅意思係一樣嘅。我哋讀第6章13節。也不要將你們的肢體獻給罪， 作不義的器具。19節，你們從前怎樣將肢體獻給不潔不法作奴僕，以至於不法，現今也要照樣將肢體獻給義作奴僕，以至於成聖嘅，係同第13節同埋19節嘅意思係一樣嘅。If the thought is focused on our physical members as appeared necessary in the earlier instances， 假如喺前面嘅經文係必須理解為我哋肉身嘅肢體呢， we're not supposed that the law of sin springs from or has its seat in the physical。 那麼我哋就算是這樣，也不應該認為呢罪之律係源自我哋嘅身體，或者係住在我哋嘅身體裏邊嘅。It would merely indicate, as has been maintained already， 呢度只不過指出，而我哋上文已經係講過嘅 ，that the apostle brings to the forefront the concrete and overt ways in which the law of sin expresses itself。 使徒保羅只不過係突出罪之律係點樣好具體嘅外在嘅表達佢自己嘅 ，and that our physical members cannot be divorced from the operation of the law of sin。 而當罪之律運作嘅時候，係唔會脫離我哋身體嘅各種嘅肢體嘅。Our captivity to the law of sin is evidenced by the fact that our physical members are the agents and instruments of the power which sin wields over us。 我哋係被擄在罪之律之下嘅。證據就係呢，我哋身體上嘅肢體都係罪所執掌嘅權柄嘅僕人嘅器具。But again we're reminded as in 6:13， 但係正如喺第6章13節，我哋再一次被提醒 that however significant may be our physical members， 不論我哋嘅身體上嘅肢體係有幾咁嘅重要， the captivity resulting is not that merely of our members。 最後我哋被擄去嘅時候呢，唔係淨係我哋嘅身體上嘅肢體被擄去嘅 ，but that of our persons， 那係我哋嘅位格 ，bringing me into captivity， 把我擄去 to the law of sin， 服從呢個罪之律 ，which is in my members， 呢個罪之律係在我嘅肢體裏邊咁。Verse 24， 第7章嘅第24節，我真是苦啊！誰能救我脱離這取死的身體呢 ？Wretched man that I am， 我真是苦啊！ The sense of misery underlying this exclamation will cause us surprise only if we have failed to appreciate the contradiction and frustration set forth in the preceding verses。 保羅呢種嘅痛苦可憐，即係喺呢一個嘅感嘆背後嗰種嘅痛苦呢，唔應該令我哋驚奇，除非我哋冇體會到在上文所講出嘅矛盾同埋挫敗感。A sense of wretchedness is the inevitable reaction to the conflict and to its issue。 面對咁樣嘅衝突同埋佢嘅結局呢，必然帶來呢種嘅可憐痛苦嘅感受㗎。Only if the sensitivity and discernment which the apostle exemplifies are absent， 除非使徒保羅內心冇咁樣嘅敏感，冇咁樣嘅分辨能力 ，shall we be lacking in understanding， 咁樣我哋先不能夠理解呢種嘅我真是苦啊嘅感受㗎。The apostle does not abstract himself from the captivity which the law of sin is successful in accomplishing。 罪之律成功嘅擄去咗使徒保羅，而使徒保羅喺呢個被擄嘅事情上冇抽離佢自己嘅。It is reflected in his consciousness and what Gifford calls the wail of anguish。 喺佢意志裏邊係反映出呢種嘅被擄嘅事實嘅。Gifford 稱之為哀嘆嘅喊叫。The difficulty which does arise in this verse concerns the meaning of the question, Who shall deliver me from the body of this death？ 呢節經文所帶來嘅困難呢，係在於呢個問題嘅意思是什麼？誰能夠救我脱離 這死的身體呢 body of this death 這個死的身體呢 the body of this death 這個死亡的身體 could be rendered this body of death 呢個死之身體 In that event, the emphasis would fall upon the body as characterized by death. 假如咁樣理解嘅話呢，保羅所強調嘅係身體有着死亡呢個特質㗎。The context would suggest, however, that the emphasis falls upon death. 但係上下文指出，使徒保羅所強調嘅係死 ，that is to say, upon the death which is intrinsic to or flows from captivity to the law of sin。即係話呢，使徒保羅所強調嘅係我哋被擄服在罪之律呢個被擄本質上嗰個死，或者源自我哋被擄所帶來嘅死。It is a death belonging to this captivity。呢個死係屬於呢個被擄嘅狀態嘅 ，and therefore it is much more feasible to take the demonstrative pronoun this as referring to death rather than to the body。因此呢，更加合理嘅就係將呢個這個呢用嚟係指死，而唔係用嚟指身體。The question then is， 那麼我哋要問嘅問題是 ，What is the body of this death？ 這個死的身體是指什麼呢 ？Body has been taken to mean mass and body of death, the whole mass of sin。身體喺前文係指整體。The body of death， 所以呢，整個嘅罪嘅整體就係死嘅身體。Hence, what Paul longs to be delivered from is sin in all its aspects and consequences。用咁嘅理解去睇呢，使徒保羅所渴望嘅就係從罪所有嘅層面、罪所有嘅後果搭救出來。Undoubtedly, this was the apostle's earnest longing。事實上，毫無疑問嘅，使徒保羅誠懇係渴望這個 ，and it's implied in his question as well as in the complaint which precedes。使徒保羅嘅問題同埋佢前面嗰個嘅喊叫都暗示着這個渴望嘅。But that does not appear to be warrant for interpreting the expression in this fashion。但係我哋冇足夠理由去用咁嘅方法去解釋呢個表述嘅 body 身體 in Paul's usage as was noted at 6:6 refers to the physical body。正如喺第6章第6節一樣，身體按照保羅嘅用字法就係指我哋肉體嘅身體。And there is not evidence to support the view that it is used figuratively。呢度冇足夠證據支持呢個觀點話呢個身體係一個寓意嘅。Hence we are constrained to think in this instance of the physical body。因此我哋必須在這裏看身體就係指肉體上嘅身體。How then is it conceived of as the body of this death？ 那麼我哋點樣去理解我哋嘅身體係這個死亡的身體呢？ The death we have just found should be taken as referring to the death which issues from captivity to the law of sin。 我哋已經看見死亡嘅意思應該係指被擄服從罪之律嘅結果嗰個死，第23節。But this law of sin is operative in a physical members。 但呢個罪之律係喺我哋嘅身體諸般嘅肢體裏邊運行嘅。It is in this way that the body can be regarded as the body of this death。 從咁嘅角度去睇，我哋可以認為我哋嘅身體係這個死亡的身體。The bodily members are the sphere in which the law of sin is operative unto that death which is the wages of sin。 我哋身體上嘅肢體就係罪之律運行嘅範圍，佢嘅運行係帶來罪嘅工價，帶來死嘅。Who shall deliver me？ 誰能拯救我呢？ This deliverance longed for, and as we shall see presently, confidently assured of, is the deliverance from the captivity of the preceding verse。 使徒保羅所渴望嘅搭救，我哋馬上睇到使徒保羅充滿着信心，相信有呢個搭救，就係指上一節所講嗰種嘅擄掠，從呢個擄掠中被搭救出來。Here is a cry for deliverance from the body of this death。使徒保羅喺呢度 喊叫，要從這個死亡的身體救出來。Because the body is the instrument and sphere of operation of the law of sin, to the captivity of which the apostle was consigned。因為因為身體就係嗰個罪之律運行嘅範圍，而使徒保羅係置於咁一種嘅被擄嘅狀態咁。It is this orientation that prepares us for the thanksgiving of the next verse。係呢個嘅觀點，呢個取向呢，係預備咗我哋去喺下一節呢去讀到保羅嘅感恩。我哋下一次講第25節，第7章嘅第25節。